no judgment zone. And it's all about just being you and being free, being natural.
Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us today for this episode of the Be Natural Show. We thank you for coming in and seeing what we have to talk about and tell the people today. Today, we have with us Keisha Johnson and Veronica Battle and myself, Chandra Collins. All right, ladies, what you got planned for the weekend? Any plans for this 4th of Okay, what is 4th of July? It's Independence Day, right?
Yeah. Independence Day.
Independence from
Independence of where was it America? Was it we started working? What was it the Independence Day for?
That's Labor Day, I think.
Oh yeah, okay, Labor Day. Independence is when what we were free. But that was Juneteenth, wasn't it?
No, we talking about the slaves. They talking about freedom of the
of America.
Of America, yeah.
Okay, freedom of America.
We wasn't colonized anymore. Isn't that what it is?
I don't know. It's just barbecue.
I don't know. Or did we win a war? Is that we win something? Did we win a war then? Reason why July the 4th?
I don't know.
It's called Independence Day, but I think that's when all the states were uncolonized, I believe. I don't know.
Okay, you might be. I mean, you might be right, honey. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know. I just be so happy to be off from work. All I know is a holiday, and I'm off from work. That's all I know.
He's gonna be off anyway. It's a Sunday.
But I mean, come Monday, I'm gonna be off.
Oh, okay. Well, I gotta work, so
yeah. And as soon as they make Juneteenth a holiday for the state, I'll be glad again, because right now it's not a state holiday.
I went to work on that day too.
Yeah, so I'll be glad again. I don't care what the Juneteenth, May 10th interim represent. All I know is I'm just be glad to be off work. That's all I know.
Keisha, the historian.
I know it. You go, Keisha, on your history.
Now, I don't even remember what July the 4th is.
Oh, man.
July the 4th is Independence Day.
It's Independence Day, but I can't remember why we're independent. But I think that's really what it is. I don't know. I have to.
Yeah.
That's so special.
It is. You go, Keisha.
That's why we got on red, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I have on orange. And I thought your shirt was orange.
Oh.
Oh,
okay, well.
Lord.
No. So you're not orange, is red?
It's red.
I mean, your shirt is red. It's brighter than yours.
Oh, but no, this is really not red. This is coral. This is coral and cream.
Okay, but her shirt is red. You can tell that her shirt is red.
Oh, I can't. I guess I don't went colorblind because that's
probably about it.
Because that's what I told her. I said, Shonda, me, you matching.
Well, do you have your ring light on?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay.
Of course.
Oh, okay.
My team set all of this up.
Don't look like you as bright as you usually be.
Yeah. Okay, pressure.
I can't stand that. So today, ladies, we are talking about upgrading. When a man comes along and he upgrades you. Ronnie, can you give us the backstory of that?
Yeah, I saw an interview on Instagram where, and I'm gonna be honest, people, I can't think of the name. I cannot think of her name, but she was doing an interview on this podcast. And so she was saying that, and I assume he was a wealthy guy or, well-to-do, whatever. And he upgraded her to where he put her in a loft. And she said he gave her, he bought her a Mercedes, but they broke up. And, you know, only, of course, the big name brand purses, the, you know, the Chanel's, the Birkins, and all of those. So they broke up, but she said it was no fault of either party. But he did let her keep the Mercedes. But she feel like that he could be still paying her rent and wherever she's staying, because of the fact she said she never seen that lifestyle before. Well, she never definitely lived that lifestyle before. But we have, who all privy to social media, we have seen that lifestyle on different people, but she have never lived that lifestyle. So she feel, since he introduced her to that lifestyle, that he should continue, even though they have broken up. They are no longer together, but they are good friends. She said they are good friends. So she feel like he still should upkeep her lifestyle. I think different. I think, you know, once it's a wrap, it's a wrap. Now, if they had kids, and they don't have any kids, but if they had kids, I could see that. If they had kids together, I could see that, you know, that because he want to make sure his child, you know, is living in a good, safe environment. So it's like, okay, I'll do this, do that. I can see that. But if we don't have no ties, no connections, it's a no for me.
I agree. I don't think that, I mean, that's nice that he did all that. But first of all, now I know my opinion ain't the popular one, but I don't think a man who's not married to you should be paying bills. I want my husband to pay my bills, but I don't want Joe Blow. Well, I don't want to say Joe Blow. I don't want any man that is not my husband to be paying bills for me, buying me stuff, because that's what, to me, I think that's what husband and wife do together. Or if, like you said, they have children, then maybe you'll provide that stuff because your child lives in the house with that woman. But if you don't have any kids and you guys are dating, it's nice to take gifts, but I wouldn't feel comfortable with a man buying me stuff like that if we're just dating. Now, I've done that in the past, don't get me wrong. But now, as I've gotten older, I don't think that's appropriate for somebody to be doing that. And I wouldn't even want nobody to do all that for me. Now, if you want to do all that for me, then you need to put something right here on this finger. Then let's get houses, let's get cars, let's get all kind of stuff and let's get it together. Now, you can pay for most of it. That's fine too. But then we'll do that together as husband and wife. But as single folks, no. But I think the reason why it's like that, because we have blurred the line between what happens when you're single, what happens being married, and that comes from living together. And I am guilty of all of this. So I ain't talking about other people. I'm talking about me too. Living together, having sex before marriage, having kids before marriage. So the lines have been blurred already. So a man comes in thinking he upgrading you when you just a girlfriend, but that should be done for wives.
Mm-hmm.
That's my opinion.
So, on some of that, I disagree. And I'll tell you which part I disagree with. Like, if you want to buy me, you know, purses, I mean, if you trying to pay my bill, I'm not asking you. If you just volunteering to do it, it's a difference to me. But if you're not my husband, I'm not going to ask you to, you know, pay my bills and all that other stuff. But if you just see it and be like, oh, okay, well, let me give her this, let me give her that. Cool, that's on you. That's voluntary status. But where she went wrong at is, okay, well, while he was doing this, while y'all was in a relationship, see, what the money she was getting, she should have been kind of stacking that up, saving it, because we all know no relationship is guaranteed, even marriage.
Yep, that's true. You should have some savings in a account.
That's true. And the thing is now, you know, she should have been trying to, you know, get her own bag up, you know, while he was doing it, because of the fact is, especially if she could tell it maybe wasn't going in marriage way. Mm-hmm. Because number one, and I'm again guilty and experienced with the living together and premarital sex, the whole 9 yards as well. And I'm a firm believer, after being in my previous relationship so long before even getting married. Like we was together like about 9 years before we even got married. So by the time a woman get married, the tolerance level is low. But anywho, a man knows when they meet a woman first if this gonna be my wife or not. They know within the first 6 months. So I don't know how long they dated, but she might know, hey, it wasn't going into the married way. She could tell just by probably from him, bouncing from him. She could tell just his energy. She could tell whether this going that way. So what she should have been doing, because social media now, you can make a business out of anything now off of social media. Mm-hmm. So she could have been just trying to get her bag up. So when he do leave, or if we do go our separate ways, I'm still able to maintain my own lifestyle. But see, you got so many men now, as like Chandra was saying, so many men now, they so busy trying to show I got money. So here I got money, I can do this, I can do that to get a girl. But you got some of these girls that you get, their mentality ain't on the same level as yours. So they like hers. So she feel like, hey, you don't put me up here in this lifestyle. Now you got to keep it up. She honestly feel that way. Mm-hmm. Wholeheartedly. Nobody can change her mind. Two people was trying to tell her, no, that it don't roll that way. Now, I was brought up like that the same way that, my mom and dad always said, no, you be independent, get your own, buy your own. Don't let no man come in and, as she would say, y'all not married, pay your bills or whatever, and y'all not living together, with pay your bill, do this, because then they do feel like they're entitled to stuff that you may not even ready to do or go into or whatever. They'll then feel like I'm entitled, because they'll feel like, well, I paid this or I bought this, and you like, oh, okay. Now I don't mind nobody buying a bag or a purse. Now, hey, I'm all for that. If you want to buy it. But I know one thing, James Edward Jr. wasn't buying no purses before we got married. He won't. The only gifts I was getting was perfume. The bags didn't come till after marriage.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Now disclaimer. Don't turn no bag down. Now disclaimer for every man that's watching that may be in my future. I ain't turning down no Coach bag. Now I ain't saying that. You want to buy a bag? Take a bag.
Buy them, baby. I ain't turning down no Chanel, Gucci, whatever. You ain't turning them down.
I agree. I mean, I'm just saying, is to me, if they offer to do it, if you just want to do it, that's on you. Again, you get what I'm saying? You have that disclaimer, that's on you. I'm not asking you. I guess that's my thing, is the difference between me and some of the others. I feel like I don't ask because you're not my husband. But if that's just what you want to do, then that's what you want to do. Now, some of these women, they ask. They'll be like, can you pay this? Can you pay that? And, if he say, yeah, then you know what I'm saying? I see where he feel like he entitled. But if I ain't asked you, you ain't entitled to nothing. Because at the end of the day, ain't no name changing on that until you change my name.
Yeah, but the thing is, what will be the motive for him to volunteer?
I mean, that's like, some dude, they be like, well, you my girl, I'm gonna help you out, or here you go,
and there's a motive behind that.
Oh, but I mean, they motive is just they motive. At the end of the day, it's still, again, like I say, it ain't no name changing. I mean, Georgia Power ain't gonna ask for the money back after he done paid it. They ain't gonna be, oh, nah, y'all ain't together. Oh, okay. He can go down there all day long and protest at the Georgia Power. Still, you already done paid that bill. They ain't getting no refund.
Uh, Now, what if your stuff? Now, this is the only time I would say I think it's okay if somebody get cut off, like my water's about to get cut off, then maybe. But just on a regular, because I know women that think on a regular basis their bills just supposed to get. They count that in their budget. They know they're gonna get X amount of dollars every month to pay their bills. Now that I don't think is I don't think.
And right,
Y'all
and some
as family
that way
first.
because
I have
and
to ask
some
family.
feel that way because they quick to say, "I'm giving him some, he getting this, so he gonna have to pay a bill," and you like, okay. Which to me, I feel like that's a form of prostitute.
Ooh.
Like I said, I ask family first, and then I mean,
Yeah.
I just don't feel. I don't feel comfortable with asking no guy that's not my husband for no money. Now
Yeah,
for not to pay no bill, no. I mean, especially they ain't living with you. Now if they living with you, that's a whole totally different story.
Yeah, that's different.
And everything 50-50. Period.
50-50.
50-50. Everything 50-50.
They
say that's your roommate. That's your living roommate. He gonna be my roommate today. I don't care what they call it. We paying everything 50-50, split down the middle. If you living with me, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I wouldn't feel bad if I moved in with him and he was like, okay, well, we gonna split everything. To me, that's only fair. That I mean, unless he just got it like that and be like, well, you ain't got to pay nothing but this or just pay, your card note or whatever. Then cool. But if he acts like if he'd be like, okay, move in with me, we'll split everything. I mean, to me, I wouldn't feel like, slighted or nothing. Oh, okay, cool. If that's what I choose.
And even marriage, if that's what he's saying that, hey, we're gonna do 50-50, I still don't think nothing wrong with that for his marriage because we don't discuss this. And we in it together.
Yeah.
So yeah, we in it together. We're gonna grow and build from that. So I don't even marriage. I don't think nothing wrong with that either.
I say 20-80.
I mean, before I put like this, pre-pandemic, I probably would have been like, okay, well, you need to be paying most. But after this, if anything, this pandemic showed, I mean, we can go from up high to barely, getting by with, just in the blink of an eye. So I mean, but I've always been like for, if he's doing his part and he may not have everything, we all go into it together. We partners.
Right, we partners. So that's what I'm saying. Even if he say, and we partners, we, like the best of friends. So yeah. I wouldn't think nothing wrong with that.
Mm-hmm. So what if they went in together and bought stuff, but like he paid for the majority? Let's say they bought a Mercedes. I don't know how much Mercedes costs for real. And the Mercedes.
You got one. You do know how much they cost. You got one. Oh.
And the Mercedes is, I don't know, $10,000. I have no idea how much a Mercedes costs. Let's just say $1,000, and she pays $4,000 and he pays $6,000. Does she still get to take it? Because it's hers. They went in together and got it for her. So after they break up, does she still get to keep it?
Is her name on it?
I think she should. Well, I think. So what, Chandra?
His name is on it, but she contributed a little bit of the funds.
Oh, well, that was. I think she should have put her name on there.
Well, no, I think she should keep it if he say we're getting this for you, because that's I do. I
think she should keep it, but I'm just saying where he had in it. Because see, that's the thing. When your name isn't on it, regardless if we went in 50-50, I mean, he could come back anytime and be like, okay, that's my car.
Yeah, he can, but
So that's what I'm saying. A gift like that, you should always say, well, now you need to make sure you transfer that title into my name. If that's my gift. I ain't trying to ride around no gift with your name. If it's my gift, transfer that into my name. So if anything do pop off, then it's still mine. But as long as it's in his name, it's still like no gift. He just letting you ride. He just letting you drive it.
Ooh, honey.
Courts. I'm trying to tell y'all before you have to stand before a judge.
Let me tell you. You're right. Whoever name is on that title, that's their car, and they are letting you drive.
Exactly.
It ain't yours. They letting you. Anything go down, that's still their car. It ain't yours. But I just want to see what y'all gonna think. But yeah, that's his car still. He's just letting.
I'll be looking on the legal side of it.
Oh yeah, I would.
Yeah,
I wouldn't feel comfortable driving because it's really not my car. It's yours. You gonna have to give me the title to that because you can come back in it. You know how people get mad and all of they different. You can come back like my friend says from New Orleans, mad day. When mad day come, day, you say, "Oh wait a minute, that's my car. I got the title to that." But no, I gave you $2,000. No, the title is in his name. That's his car.
Mm-hmm.
Then you go out to get ready to go to work. And you looking around,
and it's gone.
and legally, that's his car. Legally, so he has a right to it.
Yeah. So mad day is coming, honey.
Oh, you're gonna be looking crazy and looking for Uber.
Exactly.
So yeah, she shouldn't be. I think that's a bad setup. So what was the outcome? Is she still being upgraded or no?
I think he is because he had probably hadn't met no one yet. But she was saying that he still, he still should.
No.
But if he meets somebody, trust him, Lee, that's a wrap.
I hope he learned his lesson.
Yeah.
Learn his lesson. So, Ronnie, what would you tell your boys about that?
Don't do it. Oh, I tell them all the time. Don't do it. And I know I'm gonna get criticized on it, but like I told Justin, because he was actually dating this little girl, and Christmas time, this past Christmas, he kept saying, kept getting her different little gifts and all that. And I told him, make sure she gets you some first before you hand over all those gifts. Because what we gonna do is start taking some stuff back. So he was like, well, she says she gonna brag. And I said, okay, make sure she's saying that everything you're asking for, she's gonna give it, but let her give you first. And don't get me wrong, I want my boys to treat a lady like a lady, but yet in the same, let's not be stupid in this society, because this generation is not the same generation as it was when I was growing up, when my mama was growing up, aunts and all them. It was not the same generation. These generation right here, these women, these little girls already being fast saying, I want this. You got a job, buy me this. No, we don't.
That's true.
Yeah, we don't do that. And that's what I tell him. Because now he's working 2 jobs, working at the movie theater and at Kroger. So like I tell him, don't go, and Vicky even asked him one Sunday, so what discount you get at the movies? He said, well, we get in, me and another person get in free, and then we get a free popcorn and a free soda. I said, okay, when you take a girl out, don't let her know you work there. Make her think you got it going on. Give her a free popcorn and a free
popcorn about the size of this cup.
Exactly. And free soda is about the size of that cup.
Yeah, and I said a free soda. He was, and his mind was, he said, well, I don't have to worry about that. He said, because if we're going to eat afterwards, she shouldn't want no free soda or free. She shouldn't want nothing. He said, because we're going to eat afterwards. And I said, okay, I agree with that. He said, and I'll pay for her meal, but we're not getting no soda and no popcorn. And I told him, I said, and I agree with that. I said, now if she insists in getting on popcorn and soda, okay, we going to do a drive-through. We doing drive-through then, because you insisted.
No, we ain't gonna even do drive-through. That's your meal.
Yeah, I said in that case, you take her
soda. I mean, it's expensive nowadays in the movie.
It is. I said so, but if she insisted, even though it's free to you, just make her think. Look, I'm telling you, we're going to eat afterwards. And she still talking about, no, we on a date and doing all of that. I said, drive through it is. McDonald's, here we come. I said, don't spend no more than he was like, oh no.
Yeah, what I think about though is these, like you said, these women these days, I don't want my sons to be taken advantage of because they real nice.
Exactly.
Women out here I be trying to tell them, I say, everybody is not like your mama. These women out here are brutal. Don't let these women take advantage of you. They'll be having you buying all kind of stuff and you be looking broken crazy.
And real crazy. And I know, and like I tell anybody, just like the parents, the dad and the mama of that little girl holler, she's my princess. My boys are my prince.
Right. So
I'm just as crazy about my boys as you are about your daughter. So no, we I tell them, you treat them nice and open the door for them if that's what they want. If that's what they saying, open the door. Okay, that's free. They ain't charging you nothing. Go ahead and open the door.
Free.
Yeah, you can be nice, be a gentleman, but don't let them take advantage and feel like you got to buy me this and that, and he got this and that and all. No, stay your ground.
I agree with you because these women will take advantage. That's a new thing. The culture now is women thinking they're supposed to get everything they want from men. Ain't nobody talking about getting married. They just think the boyfriend is supposed to just take it.
Exactly. Just give. And then they feel like just because they got that song is a pretty face and a small waist, that don't mean a hill of beans.
And it's vice versa because you got men that doing the same thing.
That's true. And they're doing the same thing. Well, these women now are even proposing to men now.
Which I think is crazy, but
they letting them move in with no job, knowing they ain't working, ain't got the potential to work, ain't trying to work, but they letting them move on in. It's something
that make my chest hurt when you say propose to a woman. That make
the woman proposed to the man.
To a man. Oh
yeah. And
when I saw that on the ground, that pregnant woman on the ground that made my whole chest right up in here hurt. I was like, girl, get off that ground. First of all, you pregnant. Then why are you proposing to that man? Get up.
Exactly. That ain't a cute style. And that one style I don't never want to get in.
Don't take a man role. Now that is a man's role. If you want, in the Bible, it says a man that findeth a wife. Not no woman that find a man. That don't mean we don't go down. No. We don't go down there. We don't get on our
preach Evangelist Johnson.
Because I was born from the rib. I was created from the rib, the side.
Woo. I mean, really short.
You know how they be waving.
Yeah, and then she just. That's it. We came out of his rib.
Exactly. So that's one tradition I'm not giving. No, we gonna stick with that one.
Yeah, and then not only what we came out of rib, and what else did he say, Sister Evangelist? What else did he say? He said he gave a title. You gonna be a what?
Oh, a helpmeet.
So which means you ain't the role of the man. You ain't the daddy.
That's true.
He said, "Help me." He gave a specific title, a role. You just only the helper, baby. Helper to what he's saying he want or what he gonna do. You the helper of that. Go get it.
You know, Adam messed that up for all of us, though. That's just
he messed it up, but then it came back again when Jesus came back on the scene. He made it back right.
He did, but I'm just saying, you know, Adam messed that up.
He messed it up because of he got weak. And the thing is, he walking with Eve and see Eve talking to this doggone serpent. Are you crazy?
Yeah,
pull her on up.
Right, why he ain't step in?
Why you ain't step in? You walking
because
with
he really wanted to taste that fruit. He had all the other trees, but he had that one. All the other, the fruit tastes the same.
Yeah, it was sounding interesting to him. It was sounding very interesting to him. He was like, okay, let me hear some more what he talking about. So he was like, so you think that's true, huh? We can't eat all of this. So that's what he was thinking in his mind. Mess it all up instead of just saying, Eve, come on, baby. We got to go over here. But now he walking with her. And they listen to their food talk.
Right. Trying to blame it all on Eve. No, what about Adam?
What about Adam? Just leave it like, okay, Eve, I tell you what, you listen, you eat whatever you want to eat. I'm going on over here. Because he gave the charge to Adam. He didn't get to Eve. He gave that charge to Adam. So I'm going to go on over here.
There you go. And then now y'all got y'all folks, now y'all women want to propose to these men and then be the head of the household.
Oh no, I have no desire to be no head.
Now, and nothing wrong being head of the household when you're single.
Right.
And you doing it your own. Right. And you doing it on your own. That's a big thing. I'm proud of that.
But yeah, I don't want to be no head.
But when a man in a household and you taking a role and all he doing is sitting around the house, you going to work, he's sitting around the house
playing PlayStation.
Yeah. Oh, you ain't playing PlayStation, just laying up there on the sofa smoking a cigarette. Ask me how I know.
Oh,
and lived it for 7 years. So ask me how I know.
But please don't let me come home from work and you ask what's for dinner. Ooh, Lord have mercy.
Whatever you cook.
or ask you before you get to home. Call you at work. Well, what you cooking today? What is you going to take out? Yeah.
Whatever you cook. And then bust in the house with some Olive Garden for one.
Not for one.
For one.
Yeah.
You asked me what you were gonna eat for dinner. I said whatever you cook. I ain't say I'm gonna eat it.
Oh,
that's how you fix that real quick.
Yeah, all that make my chest hurt.
Yeah, it's too much, and they be so proud to say my boyfriend, and Ryan payday and all of that, and food stamp day they in the store with you. But other than that, they ain't around you. They ain't around you. They at the house or with the boys. They going with the boys or out in the street. They ain't with you.
Ooh, Lord. Yeah, that's ugly. Ugly. Men, don't do that. That's not cute. Don't do that.
Don't, because they're kings. They was meant to be kings.
And see, that's another thing for a different topic for a different show. I think these men don't know that they are kings. Because kings don't act like that. Just like queens. Queens only act a certain way. Queens don't do that. If you knew how powerful you are and who you are, you wouldn't act the way you act.
That's true.
They don't know.
That's good. That's good, Chandra. That's good. That's good talk. That is true.
No, they just
they really don't. Not when they come and they want to, because they like Chandra was saying, we are in that culture now where everybody want to shake the booty and then walk with the butt out and hardly nothing on. You're not leaving nothing to the imagination. Then you wonder why nobody is want to marry you. They don't. They just want to do with you and keep.
I want butt injections.
Who?
Okay, again. Oh,
Keisha,
but I say out. No.
Yeah.
But we pray you'll keep it covered just because you want it. But
Keisha,
these people, though, they wanna all the time you turn on, they all Buddha out and just going and they literally want to be in the store like this and carry on at the pool now. You know,
Trying to be Meg. They want to
and
be
then at the pool, here they come, the whites, all of them now. The little, yeah, they got the little thongs out at the pool. We was at the pool, and I told James, I said, now this is just ridiculous because people fail to realize people be bringing their kids out there at the pool. Mm-hmm. You ain't got to show. I don't want my 12-year-old Jeremy to see your booty.
Oop.
I mean, they ain't failing to realize, they just don't care. They be having kids.
Exactly. Right. But it's like, but the thing is, it got to be a time and a place for it. And at the general population, do that late at night when you know the kids probably in the bed and you come out like that. But during the day, I really don't. I don't want my 12-year-old, even though he may look at it on the phone. I don't know. He done seen a booty before, probably. But I just don't want him seeing out here with me looking at your booty.
Thigh meat. You don't want them to see the thigh meat?
Not the booty meat.
Oh,
Lord. So that's what I'm saying. And I really do believe they does not realize that we African Americans, well, I'm Black. I ain't from Africa. I'm Black. But we are really, our ancestors and all that actually came from royalty. We are kings and queens.
There you go.
We really for real are.
Yeah, they don't know it.
They honestly,
but that's the generation you live in. Sex sales. That's the generation you living in.
Right. This is the culture.
Your artists, they own the TV half naked. But what they fail to realize is a lot of them do not dress like that when they out in public. Just
Cardi B do. Cardi B do. When she out in public.
That's Cardi, but Cardi was a stripper. That's Cardi. I don't know what they thought was gonna be different about Cardi. Cardi just being herself. I ain't got nothing against her. She being herself. Cardi was a whole stripper before she got into the game. I don't even really know why she even in the game. Because to me, Cardi sucked. But other people, they like her.
Well, they like her because you know why? Because just like you said, she makes those songs with those little things. Like she's talking about no up and up and up.
Yeah, she made the song.
Yeah, you make those type of songs. See, Offset now. Yeah, and see, Offset now don't start getting on to the game, making those type of song with talking about don't nothing get straight but straightening. Don't nothing get straight but straightening. See, those little songs like that, they make folk go, whoa, and they really ain't saying that.
I mean, music ain't the same nowadays.
Exactly.
Like it was when I was growing up and I was coming up. It's not the same. So you have to listen to all these little, I don't know, I just call them little play songs. But what women fail to realize is if a man really wants you, he gonna come talk to you whether you got clothes on. I mean, he gonna come talk to you fully clothed. That's a man if he really wants you. If he really want to talk to you, you ain't got
exactly. And that's what Chandra was saying. If they really carry themselves like a queen and cover up and just be yourself, you have your own style and not trying to keep up with this social media stuff, I promise you, they will get a man. Yep. A man will come and talk to them.
Yep. You ain't got to show everything.
You ain't got to show everything.
And no, like you said earlier, don't nobody else want to see that. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see. I don't want to see for two sides. I don't want to see no man's pants hanging down. I don't want to see your boxers.
Yeah, that's another.
That ain't cute. And I don't want nobody's breasts, but I don't want to see that. That ain't cute. And then I'll be kind of embarrassed sometimes, even when I'm watching something on TV. What was that? The BET Music Awards. Christian asked me one day, he said, why we don't watch that no more? I said, because I don't want to sit up here with my son watching women twerking and all on the floor and all that. I don't want to see that. To me, that's embarrassing. I don't want to look at that.
It is.
So no, I don't want to watch that, but I wish something in our culture would turn that around. And I don't know what it's going to take, but I wish something would turn that around in women to show that, but women get real offensive about that. But that, to me, that's disgraceful. It ain't cute. It's disgraceful. All on Instagram, showing your body and these twerking challenges. That ain't cute. And even older women trying to learn how to twerk. I got a big booty, but I don't know how to do it. Mine won't do that. It won't twerk.
I don't have one. That's what I'm saying. That's the reason why I want to go.
And Chandra don't have one either. She got a butt, but it ain't big.
But I mean, I don't want to get it to twerk, but I just like,
Jesus. I ain't gonna lie. I can't twerk, and I do be practicing twerking here just to be doing it.
Well, that's
I do have a big butt, and I can twerk, but I ain't finna do it out in public. I just want to do it at home in the mirror, and I be going.
Jane probably just be looking like, what is she doing? I can't tell her she ain't doing it right, but I'm just gonna let her go on. He probably, I'm just gonna let her go on. Well, he look at you and be like, all right.
He be looking at me and I said, I'm doing it, ain't I? He talking about, oh yeah. And then he still be looking back. He be still looking at his phone. He still be looking at his phone.
Yeah.
Well, ladies, it has been fun as usual, interesting as usual. And we want to thank everyone for joining in with us on this crazy discussion. And we want you to please join us for our next episode of the Be Natural Show. Everyone have a wonderful weekend on this. Don't nobody really know what July 4th weekend is, but enjoy yourselves this weekend and please join us for the next episode. Bye-bye.
Bye.